Yo, what's going on, guys? And today, I don't know if you guys have seen the rumors, but Damian Lillard wants Deandre Ayton to play with him, according to a man already. A man on Spotify, Jake Fischer. Okay, a Bleacher report. And he wants the max, Deandre Ayton. And like Portland, seems like he's another guy that Damian Lillard wants to play with. Toronto and San Antonio get mentioned as well. And again, we know it's going to be a sign and trade because they don't want Deandre Ayton to leave uncompensated. The Suns, they have said that multiple times. In San Antonio, we know Jokic Poeltl and either Jokic Poeltl, Kelvin Johnson, Jokic Poeltl, Lonnie Walker, Jokic Poeltl. I don't think they do Devin Vassell or Joshua Primo. So basically, Jokic Poeltl package with somebody would be the San Antonio's trade, and as well probably a pick. Portland, they have the trade exception, but they also have, Eric Bledsoe, who could be used as a trade chip because his contract's basically only guaranteed for like $3 million. Same thing with Josh Hart. Has a contract that's completely unguaranteed. And then they have Keon Johnson, Nazir Little, all guys who are trade chips you could argue that the Portland Trail Blazers could entice the Phoenix Suns with. Now, if I had to choose where would Deandre Ayton want to go, I do think it's probably Portland, because in Portland he would automatically be the co-star and probably the assumed heir, the assumed heir of the Damian Lillard franchise, because if he plays with Damian Lillard for a few years, whenever Damian Lillard does leave, you would assume that they would probably have Deandre Ayton become the full face of the franchise. And with Damian Lillard and Deandre Ayton, they would be a 1-2 punch. In Toronto, he would have to share the spotlight with, because it'd either be Pascal Siakam or OG Anunoby and a few other players being sent there. And in Toronto, I think Deandre would still have to share the spotlight with multiple players instead of just one other player. In San Antonio, he would probably share the spotlight with DeJounte Murray, but still in San Antonio, he would probably be the best version of himself, but his stats wouldn't be as high as they would be if he goes to Portland. In Portland, he probably have the best stats. I think San Antonio, Greg Popovich and the staff would coach him to be the best version of himself, but that might not translate into super high all-star stats or the recognition. In Portland, he'll probably get those all-star level, 20 and 10 stats that everybody wants him, and he'll probably literally have a higher usage rate. His highest usage rate would come from Portland, just because I could just see Damian Lillard and Anthony Simons just running pick and rolls every other play for him. And we've seen how Jusuf Nurkic and LaMarcus Aldridge have had success over there, and Portland would work out very well, in my opinion, for Deandre Ayton. If he had to choose anywhere, I think playing with Damian Lillard would be the best. If Portland isn't an option, then I would go San Antonio. I think Toronto should be the third choice for Deandre Ayton. I just think Portland will give him what he wants. San Antonio will develop him properly and make him have, I think, by going to San Antonio, he might just go under the lime wire, and that might be a problem that he doesn't want. But again, it's all circumstantial. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of this whole situation? I don't really have much else to say about it. I do want Deandre Ayton to either go to the Spurs or the Trailblazers. I really like the idea of Damian Lillard throwing up lobs to our man. But hey, that's basically it for me, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day. Till next time, guys. Puppies.